All right, today we're going to dive into a new line of supplements called Insanely Sane. Now, they're making some pretty bold claims about getting insane results by using sane science. So let's break down what that actually means and take a closer look at the tech they're using. The whole brand's philosophy is built around this simple but really powerful idea you see here: power and persistence. They're not trying to sell you on some quick fix or a magic pill. Nope. Their entire focus is on fueling that consistent hard work that you're putting in and day out. Insanely sane? I mean, it definitely sounds like a contradiction, right? But that name is at the absolute core of their entire approach. So, what does it really mean to mash these two opposite ideas together when you're chasing peak performance? Let's find out. To really get what they're doing with their products, we've got to first wrap our heads around the philosophy that's driving them. It's the foundation for literally everything they've created. And here it is, the core idea. The sane part? Well, that's the science, what they call meticulously developed nutritional technology. And the insane part? That's all about the level of results they claim you can get when you pair that science with your own dedication. Okay, so let's see how this philosophy actually plays out in their products. We'll start with their flagship, Sane Protein, which is all about building what they call insane power. Now, right away, you can see who they're aiming for here. We see the product right next to the logo for the UIBFF. That's a competitive bodybuilding federation. This tells me their target isn't just the casual gym goer, but really high-level athletes who are looking for a serious edge. So, what's their secret sauce? Well, it's something they're calling CPP, or concentrated peptide protein. And according to them, this isn't just another whey or casein protein. They're claiming it's a brand new technology that lets your body absorb protein more efficiently than anything else on the market today. So how does this stuff actually work? Well, this slide breaks it down. It's a combination of pea protein and bovine peptides, which are just protein chains from cow sources. And then that's all mixed with phospholipids. Phospholipids are basically these fatty molecules that help your cells absorb nutrients way more effectively. The whole point of this combo is faster absorption and better bioavailability, which just means your body can actually use more of the protein you're taking in. To really put that efficiency claim into perspective, I want you to remember this number, 11.2 grams. Now, what on earth does that mean? Well, check this out. According to Insanely Sane, just 11.2 grams of their CPP gives you the same biological kick as over 28.5 grams of standard whey protein. I mean, that is a huge claim. We're talking more than double the efficiency.
And to back this all up, they're not just pulling these numbers out of thin air. They're pointing to over 2 decades of research and the fact that it was formulated by Dr. James Lamont, a clinical nutritionist. Having an expert like that on board is obviously a huge part of their credibility strategy.
Okay, next up in the lineup is their creatine supplement, which, you guessed it, they've branded Sane Creatine for insane growth. Now look, creatine is super popular, we all know it, but again, Insanely Sane is hammering home that absorption angle. They use micronized creatine, which is a fancy way of saying the particles are ground down to be way smaller. The idea is this helps your body absorb it and use it much more effectively for both your performance and your recovery. So what does that actually do for you in the gym? Well, the benefits they're listing are pretty much the gold standard for creatine. We're talking enhanced muscle strength, better support for lean muscle growth, faster recovery time between your workouts, and improved overall endurance. The third product they've got is all about that energy boost, Sane Caffeine. Now, instead of some complex pre-workout with a dozen ingredients you can't pronounce, this is super straightforward. It's just a simple, powerful energy boost, 200 milligrams of pure caffeine. To give you some context, that's about the same amount of caffeine you'd get in 2 strong cups of coffee, all designed to jack up your energy and endurance. The whole idea here is to give you a clean lift in energy and sharper focus, whether you're about to hit a tough workout or you're just facing a really busy workday. And the dosing couldn't be simpler. 1 capsule gets you that 200 milligram dose. So let's do a quick recap of the lineup. You've got Sane Protein for insane power, with their special CPP technology. Then there's Sane Creatine for insane growth, using that micronized form for better absorption. And finally, Sane Caffeine for insane energy, with that clean 200 milligram dose. So when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway here? Well, the entire Insanely Sane brand is built around this one idea: using the science of absorption and efficiency to give you a real cutting-edge advantage.
So hey, if you're interested and you want to take a deeper look at the science behind that CPP or any of their products, you can find all the info you need on their website.
And that brings us full circle, right back to their core message. They're saying the technology is just a tool. The real power, the insane results come from your persistence. So the final question they're asking you is, are you ready to find the power in yours?